Guys, I was not even gonna make a video on this, but there's something in this update that just, oh my goodness, just got me going. Good vibes, good feelings. I am hype. I'm hype for this update, guys. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, here it is. I'm just gonna skip to this. We can go over the ban list. You guys probably already saw it 100 times, but if not, I will go over the ban list and what I think about it. But this here, this is gold. They finally answered my prayers. They finally listened to me. Now, they probably listened to a bunch of other people, 2 million of other people or whatever, but I would put this on the surveys that they would give every single time. We are getting back time. Just, this is huge. The amount of matches that I would lose with my Ojama deck because I didn't have an extra 10 seconds on the clock to negate all of my opponent's stuff was just frustrating, y'all. February 13th, time added at the beginning of your turn, 60 seconds, which I think, I want to say that was a standard, or was it 30? I think that was a standard, right? Time added to the beginning of the opponent's turn is 30 seconds. This is all I asked for. I just needed a little bit more time so that I could react to the opponent's plays. Time limit, of course, will not exceed 300 seconds. I don't know how a lot of y'all feel about this. You know, some people think that we didn't need enough time. Yeah, of course you felt that way. You know, there's a lot of cards that have minimal effort combos. Set 5 pass, Runic, Labyrinth. You know, you set 5, you pass, and then you get to play on your opponent's turn, which that's all you need, right? And then you have these other decks that are, I mean, they're just simple combos. You play one card, summon your deck, and you pass turn. Don't require you to do very much on the opponent's turn. But you know, there is those decks that require some time, and then once you use that time, you also need to have some time to be able to read your opponent's card, think through your play, especially if you're playing a going second deck. We're already at a disadvantage going second. Now we're not even allowed to think up a plan, you know. We're not given an extra few seconds just to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. Then we're going to go ahead and set up a board. Then we're going to go ahead and pop your board. And then we're going to go ahead and prep ourselves if we can't go for game for the following turn. No, you didn't have time for that. And so, guys, this is amazing news. This is probably the highlight for me. I mean, everyone's all, you know, happy about getting, you know, a couple sprite cards. Everyone's happy about this and that. But this right here, this is where it's secretly at. Ojama's... It's such a shame, though. You know what? Konami knew about this. It's just a joke, guys, but Konami knew. They nerfed my Ojamas. Now they got rid of Union Carrier, so one of the main combo plays in the Ojama deck is gone. Now they give us back the time. So they are still going after my Ojamas, guys. I'm just joking. Anyways, very hyped about this one. To me, this is the highlight of the news. I don't know how many people. Let me know in the comment section, guys. How hype are you about this? This was a big deal to me. This was a massive deal to me, almost a deal-breaking deal to me. And so whenever they implemented the timer change and then again made it even more aggressive, I was at a point where I was like, seriously, like, I'm done. Like, I'm already done. I already have mixed feelings about the game sometimes when it comes to the shuffler, guys. That's just my frustration. That's just an observation I'm making. None of it is based on fact. None of it is based on the fact that I really enjoy the game. I really enjoy it. But anyways, this here is this is it for me right here. Like, this is a big deal, guys. This is a big deal. Okay, it's a big deal. Alrighty, so with that being said, and the most important news, I guess we can go over the ban list, y'all. It's not very huge, but so anyways, cards to be limited. You know, we're getting Change of Heart. We're getting Change of Heart. I don't know how much use that's gonna have, but you know, I might pop it in a deck or so. It's not bad. It's actually, especially, you know, going second, and if you have the right cards, it might be a good card. Ancient Fairy Dragon. I actually don't know a lot about Ancient Fairy Dragon. I'm gonna have to look it up. Blaster Dragon, Ruler of Infernos. Now, this is probably a big deal. This is probably major. I'm just wondering what people are gonna do with it. I might actually use it myself too. I'm gonna have to take a peek and see if I can be creative with it. But definitely might do something myself. And then cards to be semi-limited already right off the bat before they're even introduced to Master Duel. Again, just the best way, I guess, to nerf my Ojamas, right? So Sprite Starter. I mean, we saw this coming, I think, right? Obviously, they were gonna have some kind of list, or at least, I don't know if it was rumored out there or not, but I had a good feeling, right? They were gonna release these cards that were very impactful to the meta. and not have some kind of limitation. They already limited Toad and ruined a whole bunch of people's decks for the, you know, for this one archetype here. Go ahead and get already an archetype that's not very strong at all, that had a possible chance with Toad, and let's get rid of it because we're gonna make room for this archetype. I don't get it, right? We're not allowed to have fun. We're not allowed to use the decks we want to play. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I mean, nothing major. That's why I wasn't gonna really make a video about this. You know, it wasn't. It's not that huge. It's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure I put the cards up on the screen, but you know, change art's kind of cool. I mean, especially for old school Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I come back from when Yu-Gi-Oh first came out on TV, not in Japan, here in America. When we first got the cards, I remember getting the Yu-Gi-Oh starter deck, the Kaiba starter deck, the Joey starter deck, the Pegasus starter deck. I had all of those, and so it's pretty hype. You know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice for the nostalgia. I need to look into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Why am I not remembering that card? And I knew I saw it like from the leaks, you know, Decade, the leaked videos, and all the other people following his. I want to say he's the one that came out with them first, right? So everybody following his lead after the fact. I never really looked into what the card does. I just knew it was coming because of his leaks, or not his leaks, but because of what he was saying about the leaks. But anyways, y'all, let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about Change of Heart? What do you think about Ancient Fairy Dragon? If y'all know my decks and follow the channel, would it help me at all? Blaster Dragon, Ruler of Infernos, guys, fire decks are back, baby. Let me know what you think about that. I think I might be using that card actually. I might be able to come up with a little bit of magic. Sprite starter, meh. And then there's other cards coming, guys. I'm not gonna go over that because they've been all over the internet, the leaks with the new cards. Obviously no longer leaks, now confirmed. That's just not my style. I don't like to talk about something till it's here, unless I know without a doubt, like, oh, it's coming soon. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. How hype are you guys about the timer? The timer's the biggest news for me. Like, all this 1 year anniversary, Master Duel, all this, here the new cards coming, here's the updated or you know, to be expected ban list. Like, all of that is second to the timer news. Like, do y'all see the smile? Oh my god, like, yes, you know, you guys, I don't know if you guys know how hype I am about that timer change. Like, oh yes, it feels good. It feels good to me personally. I feel like the game is revived. It's huge. 30 seconds. Who knew I'd be so happy about 30 seconds, right? Like, I'll take it. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, I usually post videos on decks that I'm passionate about, like Ojama's right now. ABC Theory's a big deal to me. I have a lot of fun with that deck. We do videos on Endymion decks. I do every now and then your ban list video, sometimes maybe a reaction video, even frustration videos, right? I get frustrated with the shuffler sometimes. Just something about it, you know, as much time as I invest in this game, not money, time, and I notice a trend, like, it's just so hard to not notice that trend. And so, you know, sometimes I share my frustration. You can agree with me, disagree with me. That's what we're here for, guys. I love Master Duel, I love Yu-Gi-Oh, and when you love a game, you can criticize it because you want the best experience possible. Just keep that in mind before you think I'm hating on the game, disliking the game. Not trying to whenever I make a comment, you know, about the timer, or make a comment about the shuffler, or make a comment about certain decks, I'm not hating on the game. I'm just making an observation, maybe sharing a little bit of my frustration, which we all get frustrated. So anyways, that's the kind of stuff that we put on the channel. Definitely try to get out good vibes. I have a tournament every single month. It's always free to join. There's always a first place prize, not a major prize, but you know what, it's for the fun, it's for the bragging rights. And then you do get a little prize at the end. Get yourself some gems or whatever you want with that. And we have a lot of fun. It's every single month. Like, this one will be February 25th. Stay tuned, try to join. Upcoming tournament as well following month. I always post it in Discord. By the way, follow the Discord. I'm always out on Twitch. I do variety streaming on Twitch. I don't just stream Yu-Gi-Oh. I'll stream games like Bloodborne, Dragon Ball FighterZ, some JRPGs, a bunch of stuff that I'm going to be doing. Like, I just did a Blood Level 4 on Bloodborne. We finally completed that. So if you guys want to go watch that, interested in stuff like that, follow me on Twitch. I'll have all the links down below. Catch you guys on the next one.